So today on Turbo Tyler, we're going to be doing a review of this 2006 9.3 Polo GTI. This is an unmodified example other than a few cosmetic bits. This car, the owner of this car is only 18 years old and he hasn't even had his license for a year yet. So this is a potential first hot hatch for young drivers. It's got a 1.8 turbo petrol engine. It's supposed to produce 150 brake horsepower from factory, but it definitely feels like a lot more than that. I think because the torque is so high from the turbo and the 1.8, it pulls a lot harder than that. So on a stage one, these cars will go from 150 brake horsepower and 155 foot-pound of torque to 205 horsepower and 210 foot-pounds of torque. That's with no mods. And on a stage two, you'll need an intake exhaust, decat, R8 coil packs, intercooler, BAM injectors, and a diverter valve. But that will take you up to approximately 230 horsepower and about 300 foot-pounds of torque, which is really big numbers for the size of this car. I've driven two Mark V Golf GTIs, and this pulls and feels very, very similar. This one's equipped with tartan seats. And just that view right there is very reminiscent of the Mark V Golf GTI. This is obviously came out at the same time as a Mark V Golf GTI. The main pro or benefit of this car is just the power delivery, really. It pulls so well through all the gears, all the way up until red line. Handles quite well as well, according to the owner. We'll take it out in a bit and see if that's the case. Some downsides, to be fair. You don't get gas struts. I don't know why they haven't fitted it with gas struts. The Golf GTIs have gas struts, and this is supposed to be sort of equivalent but a bit smaller, so I'm not sure why they didn't get gas struts. Something to look out for if you're thinking about buying one of these cars is that they're often prone to having leaky radiators, which this one did suffer from. £250 to replace them. And the only modification that this one's got is what seems to be some sort of catback exhaust, or maybe just a muffler delete. And it sounds really good, so we've got some exhaust clips of that to show as well. So if you're thinking about picking one of these up, prices start from about $3.5 grand for ones that have been a bit abused and ragged. But this particular example, with about 100,000 miles, costs £5,000 with, what has it got, like three-ish owners?
Two owners.
Two owners, So there's nothing else to say now about the car, so we'll just take it out for a little drive and see how it handles. Right, so we're out in the Polo. God, it pulls really hard. It's been so long since I've been in turbo cars. They feel really fast to me. Feels so much faster than 150 horsepower, and the exhaust is the perfect level where you can hear it, but it's not giving you a headache and making your eardrums bleed after a few minutes. God, it is quick for a little car, isn't it? I really like it. I'd have one if I could insure one. Before I've been in this one, I never expected them to be as fast as they are. I love turbo cars, man.
Nothing's ever real, it's fake. My hands on my skin, I don't know what I've been taking.